Hello, friends. Welcome to the third chapter Pharmaceutical Aids. Pharmaceutical products, along with drug or drugs, contain other ingredients to aid in certain functions in order to produce a quality product. Pharmaceutical aids are inert substances having no or little pharmacological effect but are essential to be used in the preparation of pharmaceutical products. Pharmaceutical aids can be classified into various categories such as absorbents, adsorbents, acidifiers and alkalizers, antioxidants, binders, buffers, etc. The most commonly used pharmaceutical aids include organoleptic substances such as coloring agents, flavoring agents, sweetening agents, and preservatives. Most often, organoleptic pharmaceutical aids are added to enhance appearance and palatability of pharmaceutical formulation and contribute to the acceptance of the pharmaceutical products. Usually bitter and arid taste drugs are not preferred by patients for oral administration because of unpleasant taste and odor as well as color. Thus, organoleptic aids are incorporated to improve their color, flavor, and taste, especially for products prescribed for pediatric and old age patients. Coloring agents are used in the formulation to provide characteristic color with pleasant appearance or elegance to the dosage form. Coloring agents added in drug products may be either soluble in the solvent system or suspended as insoluble powders. Coloring agents are classified as natural colors are obtained from minerals, plants and animals. Minerals are frequently termed as pigments and are used to color lotions, cosmetics and other preparations for internal and external use. The commonly used mineral colors are titanium dioxide and ferric oxide. The colors from plants such as indigo and beta-carotene are obtained by process of extraction. Animal colors such as Tyrian blue and cochineal are obtained from animal source. Synthetic colors such as caramel, coal tar dyes and lake dyes are used in pharmaceutical and cosmetic products to enhance their appearance without any toxicity. All coloring agents used in pharmaceutical formulations needs to be approved and certified by Food and Drug Administration as per Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. Flavoring agents helps to mask the unwanted taste sensations in order to increase the patient acceptance. These agents are most commonly added to orally administered liquid dosage forms, chewable tablets of antacids, vitamins, and antibiotics. Usual strength at which these agents used is 0.5 to 0.75%. They are usually stored at 15 to 30 degrees Celsius with relative humidity of 45%. The selection of the flavoring agents depends on taste of drugs and the age of patient. For example, children like sweet candy type preparations with fruit flavor, but adults may prefer less sweet preparation with a tart. The elderly person may have liking for wine flavor. The chewable or effervescent tablets need flavors as well as sweetening agents to improve patient acceptance. Flavoring agents being thermolabile and volatile, they are added to formulation at room temperature. In liquid dosage forms, these agents are added to the solvent of the formulation in which it is most soluble. The water-soluble flavoring agents are added to the aqueous component of the formulation and poorly soluble flavoring agents are added to the alcoholic or non-aqueous solvent of the formulation. Examples of flavoring agents include volatile oils such as cocoa, citrus, cinnamon, orange, raspberry, clove, fennel, orange, wintergreen oil, rose, jasmine, lavender, etc. Sweetening agents are added to impart sweet taste to the bitter pharmaceutical formulations. These agents are used to impart acceptable taste to the oral formulations because majority of drugs for oral use may not have pleasant taste and thus often unpleasant taste is to be masked. The most commonly used sweetening agents are sucrose, liquid glucose, saccharin, cyclamates, aspartame, sucralose, etc. Preservatives are used to prolong shelf life of pharmaceutical products. Preservatives help in avoiding alteration and degradation of a product by microorganisms during storage. They inhibit growth of bacteria, yeast, or molds that can cause disease. Chemical preservatives slow down the spoiling process caused by microorganisms. The ideal properties of preservatives include non-irritancy, non-toxicity, and physicochemical stability. Preservatives must be compatible with other ingredients in the formulation and exert wide spectrum of activity. It should be potent and act effectively in small concentrations and maintain activity throughout product manufacturing, shelf life, and usage. Based on mechanism of action, preservatives can be classified as antioxidants, antimicrobial agents, and chelating agents. Antioxidants such as vitamin E, vitamin C, butylated hydroxyanisole, butylated hydroxytoluene, etc. And antimicrobial agents such as sodium benzoate, sorbates, methylparaben, propylparaben, etc. acts against gram-positive and gram-negative microorganisms responsible for causing degradation of pharmaceutical preparation. Chelating agents such as disodium ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, ETDA, polyphosphates, citric acid, etc., form the complex with the pharmaceutical ingredient and prevent degradation of pharmaceutical formulation. On the basis of source preservatives can be classified as natural and artificial preservatives. Natural preservatives are obtained from plant, mineral sources, and animals such as neem oil, sodium chloride, lemon, honey, etc. Artificial preservatives such as benzoates, sodium benzoate, sorbates, propionates, nitrites, etc. are prepared by chemical synthesis to act against various microorganisms in small concentration. Other examples of preservative include ethyl alcohol, tocopherols, sodium benzoate, potassium benzoate, methylparaben, and propylparaben. At the end of this chapter, a list of short, medium, and long answer questions is given to assess your preparation. Thank you.